Welcome back, sports fans. Time to head over to the Row, a.k.a. Roberta,
Oh, okay.
to check out Crawford County hosting Hawkinsville. And here come the Eagles, looking to protect the house. Opening kickoff, the Red Devils' Nick Gossido lays down the law with a Rib Araka nominee.
Oh.
Nice job, young man. Lay down and stay there. After some back and forth, the Eagles get the ball on their own 33. Keith Colbert finds an open Joshua Webb. Now watch him go to work, spins out of a tackle, reverses field, picks up some blocking. Then just one man to beat. He's out of here on his way to Big Chick, 67 yards. That's a touchdown and a play of the week nominee. 6-0 CCHS. Back comes Hawkinsville. Kaysen Clark with moves like Jagga makes the move for the sticks. And that's a first down. And he will not be an easy tackle. Rumbling, bumbling, stumbling. Then the very next play, Xavier Harrell, 31 yards later, he's crossing the plane for the score, and it's a 7-6 lead. Just getting started now. And 21 yards out, Keith Colbert to Travis Lockett, and T-Lock makes it 13-7, Eagles on top. After a successful onside kick, the same combo hooks up again. Colbert to Rocket, 46-yard throwing catch. Looking mighty fine right there. Then how about one more from Hawkinsville? Here's Alex Lumpkin. That's 11 yards out, weaving his way through traffic on the way to another Red Devil touchdown. The Eagles lead now just down to 5, and that was all in the first quarter. And here is Keith Colbert now with the keeper. He's not Quavo, he's not offset, must be takeoff. That's a 29-yard score. Zaxby's FFN scoreboard. And Hawkinsville with the impressive win, 42-39 over Crawford.